Hello all, Sabello here. This is going to be a short live stream of about a half hour, but we will be streaming later today as well, which is going to be at least 2 hours long. And I haven't been taking breaks, but I really should because it's quite thirsty work. Anyway, the main section in the base is now completed. We started a couple of level 15 walls here. You can see the yellows. But there's a slight tweak to the base. Rather than the Grand Pandas facing east and west, we've gone for north and south. Grand Panda is covering pretty well of the legendary fort. We've also in a rumble, as you see here, 30,800 points. You can see our opponent not as strong as us, so I'm hoping for an easy victory for us. We'll have a little look at the scores here. Busted Bucket's very proud. He was on an hour ago. He wants to take a screenshot because he's top for now. Leather Love is a new member we got from a guild called Florida Gators. Also, that is where Busted Bucket and Captain Ron came from. Fat Trucker. Everyone knows a Fat Trucker now. If you don't, you will. Trust me. Especially if you go to the various chat apps I'm in. He's a very funny guy. Captain Bane. Kim Sen Wee. Gongo. Q-Moo is the same person as Kim Sen Wee. Myself. 2 attacks. We have attacked 2 of the opponent Rumble rivals. Or yes, rival Rumbles. Whatever. Both 100%. 665 PP each. We are not using that impressive of an army neither. I've been using Sailor the Goat. 30 gunners, 4 brutes, 8 sky raiders, 4 bombers, a witch doctor, and 10 skellywags. That seems to be getting the job done. It's a 33-minute build. Can't remember the grog cost. Let's jump into a couple of battles. As I said, I want to keep this pretty short. We're also doing a bit of sailing. Got a few chests here. Maybe we'll quickly pop these and see what we get. We've got like 7 slots remaining in our silo, so might as well open these. I need golden idol, so I'm glad to see that. I did say before that you should try and save your battered chest because in times of grog shortage and gold, these are great for those. 250 BP there in that one. Davy Jones, I'm not a fan of these. I think yesterday's one was pretty good though. Let's open that anyway. EP, EP and BP. That's not a bad amount. What's that, 300, 390? Do the math, Sib. It's 300, Sib. 150 BP there. Nice. 138,633 BP. We're sitting on almost 130,000 EP. We have more than enough EP to upgrade our lighthouse for Pirate Hall 11. However, we're Pirate Hall 10. So that's going to really help towards funding the Pirate Catcher. We're not going to take this base on. And the training ground. Almost forgot the name then. Very, very bad memory, Sib. Okay, so, I mean, Grand Panda's facing the wrong way. It's a Pirate Hall 11. It's not a Rumble rival. Got a low level mortar there. We've got some decent gun towers in here. None of them are max Pirate Hall 11s. So I'm feeling slightly confident that we can take this base on. We have Cornelius defending. He's protected by the cannons. Increased damage done by legendary fort. There's not that much really to worry about. Like one cannon's got a bit of power behind it. So we don't need to really go out of our way to try and take that on. Let's try and get our way into this base now. We want to spread out our brutes here. We actually don't want to spread them out. We just want to get them in there. The walls are low level. That's why I'm deploying. We're going to spread our gunners out though because we don't want them taking mass damage. Let's get our skellywags in this location too. Pop their ability nice and early. Get the gunners going. Couple of gunners there. Got this ship there. Maybe get a couple of gunners in there. Wind direction is coming sort of in this direction. All we do is just deploy sort of in a line like that and spread our Sky Raiders out. They dropped. They already took out a mortar. As soon as they all drop, bang, we're going to pop their ability now. Mystic Mortar's gone. Grand Panda's gone. Hopefully get a cannon going as well. Keep an eye out on the Witch Doctor and troops. Got a mortar here. It's about to get popped. Mystic Mortar over on the left side. The Sky Raiders are doing a fantastic job. They've also triggered a shark trap as well. But still got the bombers alive in there. We're doing fantastic. The brutes are up there, causing havoc. All the brutes are now dead. So we've not really got many tanks, or any tanks, just the skellywags. We need to really get some skellies resurrected. So the Witch Doctor's sort of coming into the fray a little bit. Needs to go a little bit more north. No, don't. Where are you going? We have to get them to... Oh, one. Oh, man. Unfortunately, that wasn't the best. Let's try and come in from another angle if we can. Come in from the backside, see if we can get some damage down on this cannon. as we do, and that's focus fire from other places. Oh, I don't think we're going to get 100%. Oh, maybe it depends on the witch doctor. If he goes stupid, like he's doing now, protecting the lone gunner, we've had it. And that's the big problem with the witch doctor. He has a mind of his own. It becomes really frustrating. Look at the life on that little cannon there. Shouldn't say little, but still. Come on, take out the last shark trap. We've got this. Yes, we've got enough gunners. One more cannon. Perfect. Legendary fort in the house, or should I say outhouse, and the legendary fort as well. So thank you, Witch Doctor, for being useless there at the end. There's another one over here. We've got no troops apart from the guild ship troops. Should have enough time to get it. Don't really want to waste the guild ship troops. We got anyone watching us? No, not at the minute. Never mind. This will record anyway, so other people can watch it. 42 seconds left. Plenty of guns. As long as nothing goes too wrong and no bombs explode from the outer edges, we've got the 3-star here, and that gives us a decent PR average as well. There we go. There's our 3-star victory. As I said, this is sort of a prequel to the main session that's going to be later on tonight. We're looking at maybe another 6 hours thereabouts, maybe 5, maybe 7. It all depends what time I've got available. Not bad resources, okay-ish, not the best, but we're rumbling. And the event is going to be coming by later, so I really need to start stocking up on a bit of grog to support the attacks that we're going to need to do for the event. We'll also try and, of course, look at the prizes. I'm sure you'll be able to beat me at looking at the prizes, but if you don't, we'll look at them anyway. Increase toughness by 50% for the Buccaneers. Always the case, I'm not using Buccaneers, so it throws the buff at me. That's a bad shame. 532 plunder points. No, we're not going for that. It's got level 10 walls, so only got 4 bombers. That is great loot, however. That is real nice loot. We could go and take the loot, farm it. But my members will be going crazy because I keep telling them to stop farming when we're rumbling, because rumbling comes around twice a week. But for now, it's going to be coming 7 days a week. But this would really help me fund most of the other rumbles that I'm going to be doing. Well, at least today, anyway. This would really help. We're going to go for it. So I see one grand pounder here, but I don't see where the other hardy grand pounder is. We're not going to 3-star the base. We're going to have to be quick. I'm going to just have to guess that the grand pounder... Oh, right, okay, perfect. It's in a bad location for us. Okay, let's go. Let's get in there. Let's try and clear out these buildings. The grand pounders are in a very decent location. So is the legendary fort, but no defending legendary pirate. We need to try and get our way into the base. Sky Raiders here. That might be a good idea. Yes, we could have come in the other way if we paid attention. Don't worry about ARRRs, never worry about them. And because they're just not going to survive long enough. No, don't go into the shark trap. No! It's gone a bit bad now. Let's get our witch doctor in. Get our scallywags in. I'm not feeling as confident with this raid. We'll see. See if we can get some troops in now. Get them all lined up now. Let's pop the ability. Need to pop the gunner's ability too. That's a very clever, like, maze. Oh, wrong button. A very clever base design, because it's like a maze and it gets you walking through where you don't particularly want to walk through. Let's get some skellies going. Witch Doctor needs to move before the ship takes him out. Now we have a chance of getting in there. We shouldn't be in range of the grand pounder, no, because he's facing the other way. I'm feeling confident. So long as we keep these gunners alive, we're going to be fine. We've also got a couple of gunners on the outside there. Problem is, if the Witch Doctor goes off on his little merry run, we're going to be in big problems. I need him to keep going north because we're taking fire on our brutes and scallywags. They're not going to survive too long without the Witch Doctor's being there. Now, however, there is a scallywag there popping off a little bit. Got a couple there. Oh, there we go. So there's 3 there actually. That's looking real good now. Let's try and use the mortar to get our rear to the brutes. We are farming pretty damn well here, Sib. We're not going to get the 100%. I just don't think there's enough time. However, let's try. Let's really go for this now. So let's pop the ability now. They're level 33 gunners. They should help out. As long as the Witch Doctor don't go silly, and I think that he may here. I'm not too sure how this is going to pan out. We have a lot of gun towers in there, a lot of firepower. We're doing our best, however, to try and make sure we win this. I just don't think we'll have enough in the tank. The guns are being stupid and going off in funny directions. Really isn't helping the cause. Come on, guys. Come on now. Let's get in there. Let's take out the pirate all 30 odd seconds. Oh man, this is going to be close. We can get that Witch Doctor in a decent range. I'm feeling quite confident we can do it. Go on, Witch Doctor, forwards. There we go. Get a couple more. This is going to be close. Legendary fall. I don't think so. This is... Oh man, if we deployed them a little bit quicker, then I think that we do it. But because we don't, we're not going to. 10 seconds too much. Just take out the gun tower as well. Oh man, that countdown time is coming down fast. Legendary fault's going to be 2 tanks to take down. And they'll probably go walkabouts as well instead of firing over the wall. Oh, that's a dire shame. Big shame. But I got decent resources. 1.4 million grog, 1.2 million gold. Almost a 3-star there. You can't always win them. That is a shame. But never mind. Let's hopefully try and find an easier base. We didn't even use... Oh, we didn't even use Sadie the Goat. Sib! But then again, it would have been a total waste because we left it late with the Sadie the Goat. Which is a real shame. Let's try and go in for another raid. We've got no guild ship troops as well. What else do we have here now? Heavy gunners. We're not even using them neither. It's nice to have buffs for things that you don't need. When rumbling, try not to go for pilot all levels lower than you because they just don't offer enough plunder points. And if you're not using gems to attack, then you really want to be efficient in... look at that, 297. Man, that's bad. That's real bad. So pirate all 8. So what was I saying? Yes, the points are really beneficial if you're especially not gemming. You need them points to really count. Ideally, you want to go for a pirate hall 1 level above you. Obviously, you don't want a maxed out pirate hall. Say you're a pirate hall 7, you don't want to max out pirate hall 8 because it's just not going to work for you. You want to try and find the weak bases. I attacked this base earlier using the same army comp. Can we do it again? Let's find out. Corny is in defense again, so he's obviously come back on, done an attack and gone off. That's another thing you shouldn't do. You shouldn't go offline when rumbling because you're just giving your rumble opponents the opportunity to earn points against you. Let's get our troops in there. Witch Doctor. There we go. So this is going to look really good as well. I believe we're going to be okay. Let's pop the abilities now. Sky Raiders are coming in from this direction. Again, let's maybe try and think about staggering out our Sky Raiders. We want them dropping soon. Any second. Don't go too far. There we go. Pop their ability when I'm going in the back line. That's really distracting their defences too. And exactly what we want. Maybe a couple gunners in there. Get everything distracted. And it's doing a great job in the back line because it's really distracted everything while we are still pushing in a fantastic position here to get the 3-star. Witch Doctor's supporting most of our troops. And we've got so many gunners left. It is a really good thing right now. Why is the Witch Doctor not wanting to resurrect anything? I have no idea. One skeleton there wants to pop up. This is a really strong attack. There is, I remember there's nothing over there for our troops to have to go over to. So this Witch Doctor is sensible. We've got this in the bag. It's just a ship to defend and the pirate hall. And as you can see, I've got a couple of Sky Raiders or a Sky Raider here. Some gunners taking apart the pirate hall there. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh man, that's hurting. Yes, I remember all those traps now. So well done, Brutes. They've triggered those off for us. Let's use the Sky Raider's ability. Pirate was going down in a second. This raid has gone so well. It's gone better than the last time. Shame I forgot about all the mines over there near the ship. I think probably because the Sky Raiders I used. Maybe if I'd done them a little bit further back and they travelled bang on the mortar, would have gone a bit better. 3 stars. Same guy that I showed you on the attack replays earlier. Redbeard, 665 plunder points. So now he has effectively gave me over 1,300 plunder points from 2 attacks. So he's really given his opposition the ability to start pulling away from him because he's a higher pirate hall. He's offering big points, and if he keeps doing this and so does his guild, then they are really just asking for defeats. So if you're at work and you think you're helping your guild out by say you're attacking, I notice a lot of big players attack pirate halls lower than them. So say you earn 300 plunder points, for instance. You go offline, you're at work, school, whatever, or you just you're doing something in the house. You go offline, you think you're helping your guild out because you've got 300 points. Your rumble rival comes along and hits you, and it's probably a pirate hall the same size as you. So for instance, I've gone and we won't pull it as much, but say 500 points. And now you're giving your opponent a 200 point lead to you, and that's not what you want. You've done that twice, for instance. That's now 400 points. You multiply that by more people than just one, and you can start to see where I'm going with this. 10 people would be like 4,000 points, and that could be the difference of winning a rumble or coming second and just beating third, whatever. But that's the reasons. Be careful. Be very, very careful. Hopefully we can get 2 more attacks in, then we're going to end the live stream. Try and get the bandit's chest open if I can remember. That's always a problem with me remembering. This base I could probably take on, but I don't like raiding for anything less than 500 and something plunder points. That's just how I operate. Obviously it's Pirate Hall dependent as well, and you're probably going to be lucky. You will see that as a Pirate Hall 9, 500 odd points, but you have to be quite high up in the PR. Pirate Hall 8 will definitely never ever see 500, unless, no, not even unless, I think they only see like 396 or something for like 2 Pirate Halls above, I think, maybe even 3. Because I did mention yesterday that Pirate Hall 8s can see Pirate Hall 11s. That's the only Pirate Hall that can see 3 Pirate Halls higher than themselves. Everyone else is 2 Pirate Halls above. Nice grog there, but we're not getting in that because we've got 4 bombers, remember. And we're using this composition. It's pretty damn good. I've only got 4 bombers, so I have to choose carefully what walls I'm going to... And this is the base I also took on earlier. Again, from the same guild, I attacked this same army comp, and I showed that on the attack replay. And potentially, if I can get the 3-star on this again, then that's 13. That's like 2,600 odd points they've gifted me in. I think it came from this direction. Funny enough, yes, I used Sadie. I busted the walls through. That's the direction I went. That's the direction I'm going to have to go again because it worked so well. Wind direction, we can already see the wind direction is going sort of from a north direction to southwest, I want to say. Okay, what I've done before, we get Sadie in now. She's going to bust through the walls. Careful, we've been stunned. That's not going to work. The ability's not going to work. Come on, Sadie. Come on. Very clever. So she's rejigged her base. Look at this. Look at the damage going on. Man, we've got to be quick. Let's get in there. Let's get our brutes in there. Try and trigger their ability. We want those in there. We want our witch doctor. We want our bombers in there. We want everything popping. Try and keep something back. There we go. So as I said, we're going in a different direction now. We really, really need to pop some of these buildings. I need my Sky Raiders in this base. Really, really do. Come now, take out the guild hall. I don't know why we're getting stunned so much. But it's causing us some delay. And the problem is I forgot which doctor's going to hug Sadie like a good one. Oh man, Sadie's gone. That's real clever. Let's get our Sky Raiders in. Right, wrong direction, Sid. That's it. Coming from this direction, if I can. Let's tap our troops. Get in there. Get in the back route. Perfect. We're going to pop that in a second. Pop your ability. In we go. How are we looking? Not so good. This raid has not gone so well because the witch doctor's now gone in the wrong direction. We want our brutes distracting everything. I need some action going here. Witch doctor is back. There we go. Pop open some tanky troops down. Brutes are doing a fantastic job. I need the gunners in there now. I've got a bunch of gunners on the outside. I don't need the witch doctor going there because that will really end my raid quick. I need these storages down. Brutes have gone round for the ship. That's not going to help. I need these gunners at the root of that ship because that's hurting quite a bit. A minute odd left. As long as the gunners stay alive, we've got this. Problem is, we also have a problem with this cannon popping off my poor gunners. We are looking okay. Pop the ability. More scallywags there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're going to do this. We have this. We have this in the bag. Careful, scallywags. No, they've all been popped. No, that's not going to help. Definitely not. We have this. 40 odd seconds to go. We've used, I'm glad, yes, we took out all outline buildings. Big problems otherwise. There you go. There you go. There is our second 3-star against someone we've already beaten. They haven't learned the tricks, and now we've got 2,600 points against just 2 of them. These are their big players, so they're giving one of our big players the advantage. And they haven't even attacked me yet, and I've been offline as well. No one's attacked me. And look at those resources. 600,000, 1 million grog. We're sitting on 7.1 million grog. You know we're spending that before we go offline. We have one more attack to do. There we go. We are looking fantastic, and our points now are going to really start to rack up. And we'll take a look at the scores, and just there we go. About time. Increase damage done by 20% for the Scallywags. And since we're using 10 Scallywags, one, they're a meat shield. They do a bit of damage as well. But they're sort of a meat shield as well. They're in there, they're distracting, and they can be resurrected as their self. That's why I'm using them. 10 of them. It's not a lot, but I'm finding it's just enough to sort of keep them distracted, and it seems to be working really, really well. I know other people mix in a few Scallywags with the Juggernauts. I'm using Brutes. It seems to be going well. I like the distraction with the Brutes. I would like to see them lose one cap, or even if it's some training in the academy, I'd like to see that cap come down by one. I think you'd see a lot more people using Brutes, because it's very effective as like a Pirate 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, but when you get past that stage, Brutes are really not that effective. It's all about Juggernauts. And I don't think that the game should be about solely one tank in the game. I mean, that's why we've got the Bucks, we've got the Scallywags, we've got the Brutes, we've got the Juggernauts. And I think probably we're going to see another tank, if I'm honest, because we had an aeronaut troop. I think we'd see another tank if there is another troop to come out. And I think that could even be a voodoo troop, because if you think about all the voodoo troops that you see, the only meat shield is a Scallywag. Everything else is a damage dealer. Or you've got the Protector, and you've got Priestess that stuns defences. I think that we're due a big tank coming from the Voodoo Hut. Who knows? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Are we due a big update for a tank? I know we've had quite a few big updates, but what I'm saying is when there's a new troop. Could be a year from now. But I think that there's room for another tank in the game. Failing that, they need to reduce the Brute's capacity, because 4 is just that little bit too much. I'm spotting 2 ground pounders, one here, one over there. Defences, it's going to be a bit of a problem because they are double walls. If we use Sadie the Goat effectively, then it won't be so much of a problem. We need to take care of these ground pounders though. 600 points, no legendary points to defend with. Problem is all these outlying buildings, they are of course a concern. We need a quick drink. Let's try and clear out these buildings, and then we can focus on the ground pounders, especially this ground pounder. Now that should only take one. The wind direction is actually benefiting us. Let's try and come in from here. Perfect. Let's just keep deploying our Sky Raiders. They're going to pop there. They're going to do so much damage. As soon as they drop, bang! There we go, hit the button. So we've already taken out a few defences. We are looking in a great position right now. Let's get our gunners in. Perfect. Let's get our Witch Doctor in. Get our Scallywags in. Let's get some bombers in there too. Need those doing their work. Probably not even going to use Sadie the Goat, if I'm honest. It depends how well this raid is going. We've lost all our Sky Raiders. It doesn't really matter though. We're doing a fantastic job. We will get in this base in a second. Brutes are in there now. That's really going to help proceedings. Let's go one up the top there, one there, and I think he can get a gunner there because he should travel then to the outhouse. Really don't want to make any mistakes. We've got no troops left. All we've got left is Sadie the Goat. We've done fantastically getting into this base. All that's going to hurt the bombers. We still have a couple of Scallywags left. I don't know how long they're going to last, but the defence is not that great, to be honest. What's that? One bunker left, Shark Trap and Mystic Mortar. So you've got the bunker there, Shark Trap next to that, Mystic Mortar. We'll be fine. We'll get through this, no problem. Just under a minute and a half to go. Problem we've got here. Yes, Scallywag, please use your brain. Go to the blacksmith. Yes, that's it. Lovely. Troops are now, as I said, the troop, the gunner that was here, I think it was the silo. I deployed him in the top corner. It means when he destroyed it, it'd go up north to the outhouse. There is coming across this direction, exactly where we wanted the AI to go. There's nothing left down here because we took it all out earlier on. And that's just the one lonely outhouse. Let's pop away abilities. There we go. And there's 100%. Let's open up our bandage chest for this live streaming. We're going to end it early. As I said, this is just sort of a prequel to the main event later this evening. Well, later this evening for me anyway, depending on where you are in the world. Let's not forget to recruit our troops. Let's come out of the streak now. open the chest, have a look at how we're doing in the Rumble. Let's open the Bandit's chest. I'm hoping for some BP. Grog would be nice. Cuss Peridot would be even better. EP and gold. Perfect. Before we go into doing anything, let's make sure that we dump our gold. We want to dump that. And I'm trying to strengthen the walls around the legendary fort. So we've got 1.6 million sitting there. We have some academy stuff to do. It's a shame. Did we finish our bombers early? Yeah, 180%. You're damn right. Let's get that done. You said 180% damage is now finished. Where are we? Up here. So yes, that's going to do a lot more damage getting through those walls, and using just them 4 bombers is going to help me even more so. Let's go for the 15 damage per second additional. That's going to also help in my sailing Witch Doctor and Bomber Wombo combo. And I've also been mixing in sometimes 8 Sky Raiders as well. That's helping. I've heard other people using those. I've done a big sale with 7 big monsters level 4s or 5s, and I managed to win that using that combo. That is our that is our grog dumped. The Bandit's chest was great. Couldn't complain with that. Let's have a look at the Rumble now. See the scores, 34,000. And the guild that's given the points away is Danger Zone. We saw that Arsuma. Sharon's the one that just gave us the points again, and Redbeard in 4th place there. So they've gone off. You can see 1 hour ago, 57 minutes ago. They'll probably do the same again. And if they do, I catch them, then I just go and hit them again. Sib is now top with 4,105 in 7 attacks. That's because that's also doing my PR and also winning your attacks. I got 1 2-star, so we're not doing too bad on point average. We keep going at 500 in another 3 attacks. Then we're looking at around what's that, 5,500, maybe more if we're getting 600s. That's another 1,800, be close to 6,000 points. Not bad considering we lost an attack. So I hope you enjoyed this short stream all. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.